So, I'm going to talk about something that makes me really anxious, and it's a reason why I started a GoFundMe account. Um, I have, along with hidradenitis I have PCOS, or what I like to call my werewolf issue, both of which I got when I was 14. Um, I tried every hair removal method that I could afford. One of them actually ate part of my chin, so I have scars there. I have been finding more and more, and in case you can't tell, this is like 3 layers of makeup, and I shaved like a couple hours ago, and it's just now starting to show through. I find more and more that I'm getting the gender question, and it doesn't really help that I ain't got no tits. It doesn't. But September of last year, when I had my hip replacements, I actually had a professional nurse go out and ask my mother if I had gender reassignment surgery. She asked my mother if I was born male. This is almost a daily thing. I've had a mother in Walmart turn and look at me and call me a guy. Now, when that was going on, I thought she'd make some snarky remark because I was goth that day. And I goth it up whenever I get the chance. But I've laid low out of respect for family members. And the daughter was like, Mommy, look at the girl, look at the girl, look at the lady, look at the lady. And the mother turns and looks at me and then tells her daughter, oh, honey, that's not a lady, that's a man. Okay, almost every time I log on to some of these social sites, I'm getting questioned if I'm a female. It sucks, and after a professional nurse goes out and asks your mother that, that's bad. Okay, I've never minded being flat-chested. Ever. Yeah, I joke about it like, oh, I pissed off the titty fairy, or I got ribs for tits, and ever since I dropped the weight, it's gotten worse. I've gotten to the point where I don't need to wear a bra. I don't. And, like I said, if it wasn't for the werewolf issue, I wouldn't care. But it's just gotten to the point where it is freaking ridiculous. And it's something that I've tried to hide as best I can, as best I can afford. And it's just worn me down. I've had my fill of it. So I figure with breast correction surgery or implants, if you want to put a proper term on it, it would take people longer to question if I'm a guy. Okay? I'm happy I'm a female. Okay? I am happy I'm a female. I'm just a female who has a body that likes to fight her every freaking turn. It's just gotten ridiculous. And I will admit, and I mean no offense to the trans community, that I even once thought about letting it all grow out, cutting my hair shorter, and dressing up as a guy, because I figured that'd be so much easier than hiding all of this. I mean, what should take me 15 to 30 minutes in the bathroom takes me an hour, when it used to take me 3 hours. I've gotten it down to 1 hour to 2 hours, depending how bad it is. I hate these two conditions, but there's nothing I can really do with them. I've tried hormone therapy. I tried it during my teens, and almost all of them that I tried had made me sick. Didn't work or aggravated my PCOS more. The last one I had tried, I think, was Sprintec. That one almost landed me in the hospital. So for a while, I stopped with the hormones. And then a year or so ago, I tried it again. And we actually found one that worked. I loved it. I got to the point where I could run down to the store and not wear makeup. I was just ecstatic. I hate makeup. I hate having to apply makeup. If it were up to me, except for very special occasions, I would not freak with makeup. So yeah, I'm trying to raise the funds and save to get a surgery to lessen what's being tossed at me every day. It has worn me down. I'm tired of it. And the next person that asks if I'm trans or calls me a guy, I cannot promise that I will not flip my shit. You know, I've never been one for plastic surgery. I always believed that you are who you are, and, you do what you want, and it's up to you, but, I never thought I'd go any further than dyeing my hair or tattoos or a couple of piercings, but it's gotten to the point where I just want this to stop. And I figure with a couple of sizes bigger or some definition to my bra area would at least make people take longer to ask me that bullshit. Or come out and say, oh, that's not a lady, that's a man. Or, make them think twice. Like I said, I do not mind being flat-chested, but when it comes to having PCOS and being flat-chested, I'm screwed. But, yeah, so that's my explanation. Like I said, I never thought I'd do plastic surgery, but I've reached my limit with all this bullshit. And I've tried to ignore them saying, oh, they need glasses or they're just dicks. But it's just gotten to the point where, no, something's got to be done. And I'm kind of thought about this for a while, and the PCOS isn't going away because of my hip surgery and the blood clot I had. I can no longer do hormone therapy. So hormones are out of the question. So there goes that method of hair removal or lessening. It's just fucked. But yeah.